Today, Sweden scrambled fighter jets to intercept two Russian military planes that flew too close to Swedish airspace. With Russia flexing its military, three of its Baltic neighbors, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, have asked NATO to station troops there as a deterrent. Part of this test of wills is playing out in the air, as Holly Williams found.
On Europe's eastern frontier, NATO F-16s and Eurofighters drill for something they're doing more and more: intercepting Russian military aircraft flying too close for comfort to European airspace. This cockpit video shows NATO jets shadowing Russian planes, which often try to stay invisible by turning off their transponders. We watch the NATO pilots practice from a military transport plane. But last year in the Baltic states, they did this for real more than 150 times, a nearly four-fold increase on 2013. If the NATO fighter jets don't intercept and identify the Russian military aircraft, the fear is they could cause a crash with a commercial airliner. With its dangerous tactics, Russia seems to be probing NATO's air defences and testing how the West will react. General Philip Breedlove is NATO's supreme commander in Europe.
Let's put it this way, it's certainly not the kind of behavior you would see between two partners.
And nor is this. In Ukraine last year, Russia seized Crimea and gave its military backing to armed rebels in the east of the country. The US accuses them of shooting down a Malaysian airliner in July. Lithuanian captain Yeva Gulbiniene told us many here fear their former Soviet overlords.
Occupation. This is what they're afraid for, because nobody wants to go back to the ages what was 25 years ago.
If Russia did what it's done in Ukraine to a NATO ally in Eastern Europe, how would NATO respond?
NATO is committed to defending its allies.
You would go to war with Russia?
We will defend any NATO nation that is attacked by any nation.
If NATO approves the permanent deployment of ground troops to the Baltic states, it will undoubtedly anger Russia. And Scott, that's because Moscow already accuses the West of encroaching on Russian interests.
Holly Williams in Brussels tonight, home of NATO headquarters. Holly, thank you very much.